Hello there YouTube, this is Sibbles and Bits back at it again with another Inkbound Daily. Today's the solo daily for August 31st. Another reminder that we have upped the volume of this video specifically to try and achieve a good audio balance. If you have any feedback about how loud the video is, please leave those down in the comments below. Otherwise, we will revert back to our usual volume after this. Other than that, we are playing Obelisk, and we're going from Derelict Starship to, I believe, Vengewood. Forgot the second book. Anyways, our modifiers are collecting orbs no longer reduces cooldown, and instead cooldowns are reduced when using your basic binding. On Obelisk, this is pretty good because Obelisk's primary, or, their auto, I guess they call it a basic binding, is really good because it gives us shields and it's got a good AoE and it does damage now. So it's potentially incredibly good for us, especially because in, I believe it was the last video, we mentioned how in general, you don't really want to use Seismic Slam right away on wave 1 because then you don't have access to it on wave 2. If we Seismic Slam Ironclap, then we just have to start the next turn with a couple of Ironclaps. We have access to Seismic Slam again. So, this setup allows us to spam Seismic Slam more than usual. As far as our movement ability, yeah, we could do something with that. But really what I'm looking for in here is to buff up Seismic Slam, buff up Ironclap, because we're going to be using those two a lot. Any other binding that can help us, great. But, yeah, we cannot drop Vestiges. This pretty much just means that we can't take anything for now. I honestly don't know why this is this means that we can't take Token of Regret, is what it's called. Because otherwise, at least the way that I path, you very rarely come across a situation where you have to drop a Vestige. The only reason why we had to drop one in the last run was because we started with, what was it, Champion's Chalice, or Chalice of Champions, and Alchemist Tool Belt. So at the end of the run, it was like, okay, what the heck do we drop? Otherwise, you shouldn't be going to Carver's, and you can buy a couple of things from Carver's and still not fill up your bar because they reduced all of the, what am I trying to say? They reduced all the fights, so you don't even get a lot of Vestiges as it is. However, if there's one that's kind of it's like the best thing that's offered, we might want to consider not taking that. Healing pools only restore 3 HP. This one's very notable, but we can circumvent this by just sacrificing stats, especially if we end up in a very powerful run. At the end of the run, we can just sacrifice stats in Book 2. It gives us 7 health each. This does mean that if you are the type of player who likes going to Carver's and healing at Carver's, it's absolutely not worth your money anymore. Unless you, absolutely have to, because you took a lot of damage. And they're going to tilt us towards poison. Well, thankfully, I'm not a fan of poison Vestiges, but at least if you're doing a poison run, it doesn't matter if you can't get rid of poison Vestiges, because you almost always need them. Or we just completely ignore our trinket like usual. Alright, let's see what we got here. Well, there's Poison Thorn. Poison Thorn actually doesn't do a lot of damage itself. I really like Cultivated Harmonies. Cultivated Harmonies, I do not know why this thing is like a white Vestige. It's so ridiculous. Coin of Shadow this early too, if you have a certain pathing that you want to spend a lot of Quillings. Maybe you do want to go to shops and so you're saving your slots till then. Coin of Shadow is great for that because it gives you a lot of spending power. I forget how much each of these is worth, but it does add up. It would make it so that you could definitely spend 250 Quillings in a run. So we really have to decide, are we actually trying to get Talons of Sin to go off? I'm not sure we do. Like, the thing is that outside of Moss Cloak and Poison Vapors, Poison doesn't deal a lot of damage. The reason why we would want to hit this is because we think we're going to get Poison Vapors, because the effect itself is worth this trinket. Otherwise, we're going to just get some free poison damage on things. We would probably take Poison Vapors because then we can get a damage multiplier off of it, and we inflict poison the first time that we hit anything, so then we just get a free damage multiplier. Yeah, I'm going to choose to take Cultivated Harmonies. Like, we'll easily carry that till the end game. Whereas, if we're actually going to see a ton of Poison Vestiges, eventually we're going to want to get rid of Poison Thorn. So, the idea is that we're going to spam Seismic Slam. I actually don't think that we want to put plus 15 damage on it. It is a good amount of damage, though. We'll re-roll this one. I would highly consider one stack at Crush, but instead what we're going to do is we're going to go for Broad Ironclap. Again, we're going to use this skill a lot, and we could potentially not see that ever again, and I want it. I would say, if you did pick up, what is it, Shadow Quill or whatever that middle money vestige was, Shadow Coin, you could probably skip going to Quillings on the first go. Just note that the Quilling cache here gives you at least 80 Quillings, so it's quite a lot. Alright, so we can open with this, like we said. Then we have the longest range in the west. Pick up this orb. Hit you with that. Is it per hit? I don't know. Anyways, we should be good here. You have 85 health. If we shield bash you... No, we should be able to crush you. I will take physical power, thank you. I will not be distracted by beautiful celebrities. Okay, so we really have to decide what we want on Seismic Slam. It's probably going to be... Like, one crush isn't bad, because then if we get, what is it, Cataclysmic Slam, then we actually crush twice off of one Seismic Slam. I think we want Shield on hit. Maybe not, potentially. We might want Shatter instead. And then we would really like to reduce the cost of Seismic Slam. Maybe it's 2 cost reductions? I'm almost certain that's not exclusive. It might be. You know what? Yeah, we'll take a... Is it a hardened Ironclap? I think it honestly might be. We're going to want the 1 shield when we... Oh, actually, that's a good point. Let's go ahead and put this on Critical Shield Bash. I don't really care for it in this run. We knew it was coming. We might as well. Again, we got a damage multiplier in there. I actually, in order to get that damage multiplier, we may want to force ourselves down a glyph node. What am I feeling here? I think a green vestige could go pretty well. The binding empowerment isn't bad either. I just don't know if we're going to spend money or not. Because getting some good blues here would be pretty huge for us. I think I'm willing to gamble on that. But if we get an opportunity to make money, we pretty much have to take it, because this does put us in the RNG zone. This is absolutely not what I asked for. Thank you very much. Okay, we're going to hit a glyph. Just re-roll this for me, please. I am going to suffer. I cannot believe that you've done this. I guess we're gonna quicken vapor. Make you free? We technically want to be spamming Seismic Slam. That way if we get Earthquake, we can scale Magnitude in like a couple of turns. I'll admit, this is pretty cursed here. And we said that we wanted to go to a Glyph Globe. I would rather go to this Glyph Globe. Let's see, we re-rolled the first Augment Choice. We re-rolled an Augment Choice there, so we're -2, so we're at 4. If we want to bring ourselves to 5, then we're going to need to... We might as well take this one. Money pot's gonna be here. That's fine. I think we have a plan, question mark? That's a Thunterlope. Everything here is probably going to be alive after this turn. Let's go ahead, Disintegrate. Your hitbox is much bigger than it looks. I just want to see if it's possible. Does Magic Pixel exist? Possibly, if I wasn't using the keyboard, this could happen, but it looks like they're just out of range. That's fine. Might as well use that for free, get some actual damage on you. And then we're going to just keep blasting here. Now I'm safe. If I hit you with this, do you die? 30 stacks, that's 150, yes. Then let's do it. And then put me up over here. It's eggs. All the way down. Ugh. We're gonna take 1 damage here, I'm fine with that. Well, we brought the Atheneum down, we should be fine. This is certainly not your everything by the numbers kind of run. We're sort of winging it. Gain 1 stack of Spite, don't care. Wider AoE is great, but then we can't get our multiplier, so we can't get that. So we need to fill something. I think Ironclap, we want the green. That gives us 1 additional shield. And then maybe another Crush. So that leaves you. If we end up getting Battering Ram, it's going to be good. Like, we're getting some decent stuff here. Just to have a crit mod in there. Which is kind of suffer, but, you know, whatever. They're trying to tempt us with restoration. I'm hoping that we're going to be fine. Is this another broccoli run? I don't think it's another broccoli run. Like, I'm not going to use any of these if they exist. I suppose the one thing that I might possibly use is, if we need to, we'll use restoration to secure our score. But I don't know. We're in trouble. We are in trouble. We have spent a lot of frickin' money. And we have no means of which to get more money. So that means that we don't get Poison Heart. Beat of Ivy is also pretty decent as is. Like, as standalone, it's ridiculous. Anyways, we're kind of stuck here now. And that was our own doing. The Binding Empowerment didn't really do anything good for us, at least as far as we can tell now. And that shot was definitely better. But without going out of our way to make sure to, again, look at a maps daily, there's no way that we could have known that. You probably could have assumed it, though. Some assumptions probably could have been made. I'm willing to take this here just to welcome you all to the jam. I mean, if this is free, we might as well use it. We don't need to come back for this. If we go up here, we take 6 damage. Why are we taking so much? Like, we were taking 9 at some point. That was weird. This is 2, so we can always back all the way up. Not sure that we want to do that, but it's a thing. Give you another free... So how did that work? Did that get the cultivated harmonies, and it was also prepared? It's a little weird. Whatever. You know what? I don't want to run all the way back. Do 1 damage to me. See if I care. This is only worth 1. It's definitely better than our Ironclap. We're going to take damage. I think that's fine. Because you're going to phase. And most of that is actually... It's not Mimic Threads. We're going to take 4 damage. That's 1 restoration. That we can do in any fight. Guess I was wrong. We are going to use one of these. Oh, that's restoration right now, baby. How many times do we got to do this? 150 times? Good lord. Go ahead, take this. Because, I mean, we might as well hit you. It's possible that that's not the case. There we go. Even through your DR, we're going to do quite a bit. Alright. I'm more concerned about you over here. 10 stacks. Next attack deals double damage. I'm a little concerned about our time limit. I will be perfectly honest. Because this is turn 4, yeah? There we go. And we're going to have to heal. Alright. No extra turns. There's battering ram. We love it. Now it's a skill we want to use. We could also do charge shield bash. That's interesting. I could also kind of see sturdy restoration. Once we get to maximum health, restoration now does something. It's a better shield wall. Doesn't give us spikes, but sure, hopefully you guys know what the heck I'm trying to say. I kind of like the idea of trying to make battering ram good, but also giving it -1 cost would make it good. We also kind of need to try and get rid of things so that poison vapor hopefully comes up with a damage multiplier. And currently we're not doing a very good job of that. So we might want to fill up Ironclap and battering ram for that reason. Oh, sorry, we don't want to fill up battering ram. No. We have so much stuff that we want. Damage multiplier is purple. -1 cost is purple. Which means that we need to fill up Ironclap and possibly Restoration. But I don't think that's going to happen. We just won't make enough. Let's go Ironclap.
Hello there, Neats.
They really wanted us to take that poison damage. So I think the moral of this story is sometimes trust the run and not try to wing stuff and do some weird funky stuff. I am having fun navigating these liminal spaces though, for the record. I am not upset. You're now direct targeting. I kind of want to hit you. Oh, that's a crit. We're going to take some damage. It's fine by us. I also like this Lucky Horseshoe Crab. That's good for our bossing situation. I still don't know how we're going to deal with Cinder. Like, currently, it's figure out how to get free battering rams, and then a damage multiplier off Poison Vapor, and then just battering ram all the time. Then somehow scale our crush damage. Let's not forget to do that. This is free. I guess that critical AUG coming in clutch. I'll tell you what. These are all really good. I definitely like Stonecutter tools for our personal agenda. But Mobius Vine is also like ridiculous right now. If we end up getting more DR, then Swindler's Getaway sort of fits what we're trying to do, which is absolutely nothing. I think that we were offered the spike scaling better, like Ascension, right? So Swindler's Getaway is here to help out with that. Just really like the idea of Stonecutter's tools. We can scale Mobius fine. I just think that it might be a bit too late without any other sources. Could you frickin' stop? Sure, we'll take the poison damage. Jeez. Alright, give me more crush damage. It's what we're scaling into. So what we would love to see here is Impulse. I also wouldn't be against seeing Shell. Okay. Alright. I will take this. Toxify is a thing. The garden gives us money. We desperately need money because we spent $250. So we need to make sure that we make enough money to cover our costs. And this helps. We also get a little bit of healing. Excuse me? Do we deal enough damage to get Bounty Hunter's pistol? I don't know, maybe. Maybe if we get another crit on Battering Ram, that'd be it. Like, we really don't have chunky damage. Like, our crush is the chunky damage right now. Shocking Core Cap seems just good. Start scaling us towards crit. That is a way for us to deal chunky damage to the bird. I thought I took widened area. I took -1 cooldown. I am a fool. We are going to take quite a bit of damage. Unless we take out you, then we'll be fine. Enough. Is that worth it? I don't think so. You're dead. I don't need to worry about you. This guy's going to jump here. They're going to be here. You are dead. One's going to come in. We're fine. But you're not going to... Oh, you did a little bit. Thank you. Thank you. Let's make sure to get some people. I'm going to go ahead and hit once, twice, 3 times, I guess. Might as well get this off. We should be fine. He's dead next turn. We just need to do better this time to actually... Oh my god, they're on different sides. Why would you do this? I don't know how I'm going to get this. You're going to die. If I hit you here, will you die to poison? Because you're healing everybody. Because this isn't dealing enough damage. I think I done fucked up. How did I hit both of you, but I can't hit both of you again? The hitbox on this is so weird. Whoa! RNG tried to get us there. Health stimulant isn't bad. I guess I would rather take Verdant Blossom, because then that protects us from the end of the game. Whoo, okay. At this point, 3 physical power is much better than 10% crit chance. That is tempting, though. More crush damage? Ooh, baby. They were giving us DR. This was a good possibility. Okay, we did make enough money. That's good to know. Take me to the Tethered Shrine. If we make like a little bit more money off of breakables, then we will be able to re-roll the final chest. This is the Nim fight. Give me an extra will. Because I want Mercurial. With how that last fight went, we're going to need it. Okay. That's just dead. They're dead! Hit you guys with this. This only costs 1? Like, we might as well. Is that actually even better than crushing things for sure? You guys are dealing 6 damage. We can... I'm formulating here. Oh, this'll crush, so then this'll kill you guys. Maybe I don't want you guys dead. Maybe we wanted you guys dead. Yeah, the only damage in this run was pretty much, okay, I see. Go here. Might as well use this for free. And then get as much damage out as we can. We are concerned. Suppose we got that in 2. We're fine. I just don't like it. What is this build? Don't get me wrong, I like it. This is actually worth more damage, I believe. And then we're going to take 8. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely having to work for our butter this time. Impulse is interesting because it means that we crush every time that we auto. And we're going to auto a lot. Also adds a lot of damage onto our auto. We're hoping... Let's actually just take a look, right? -1? Nope. We will take debilitating poison, though. I also noticed that there was resistant there. So if you would have taken the blue aug that was damage for every time that you... for every defense that you have, damage resist, then you would be able to get another plus 100 on this. Which is interesting. This is interesting too. Like, I almost think that if you were going to go into a full poison build, all you have to do is make sure that you don't take damage, so it's probably shell in that case. But we're having to be a little bit more aggressive. Does that work? I don't think so. I don't think that shell helps us. Looking at everything that spawned, though, Poison Run is definitely looking good. Cinder, we shouldn't need movement, especially with us being able to battering ram like every frickin' turn. Give me more physical power. That's what I use to deal damage. Leave that there for later. And I want to see you give me 15. You peace. We do not get to reroll the final vault. I feel like you're direct targeting, so we need to battering ram you. But I also kind of want to get this this chompy here. And I want to be able to move around too. So we also got to kind of make sure that we don't put ourselves in a position where we... Actually, does that deal a lot of damage? It's kind of a lot of damage. We're going to crush him when we get over there. Do this. Crush everything. Do this. Crush. I don't think that... Oh, we can hit everything. Let's go. And that guy's dead due to poison. Am I insane? What's healing us? We came into this fight with not enough health. Right? Is this healing at the start of combat? I might be insane. We don't want to be in the goop. Alright. Yeah, Sturdy Restoration would have been interesting, but I don't think that we ever would have had the time to use it. I'll tell you what, I certainly do not like this positioning at all. Oh. Yeah, I'm fine with that. On critting, gain 2 stacks of Shattered Will, or we can guarantee 2 stacks of Shattered Will whenever we do anything. This is an extra action a turn. I like that. Especially because we already have an extra action a turn, more or less. Oh, our run quest was gain spiked. Probably should have paid attention to that, huh? We could have easily had that with Impulse, too. Or if we would have taken Swindler's Getaway. Well, sucks to suck, right? And we're going to miss this one by 400, probably. I think that this is definitely better for us. Give me some stuff here. I will definitely take some crit chance. Yeah, I will. I'll do that. There's our -1 will cost on battering ram, which means that we're going to use a lot more skills in a turn. I'm glad that that came together. I feel somewhat justified, despite the fact that I'm going to get bopped in the score. And Baylor's Tongue was here. That's very interesting. I mean, it doesn't really pay to look at this, right? Because in order to afford this, you would have had to have taken a run hit. Pocket Watch of Alacrity's too late. Two controlled explosives. That's another interesting run right there. 2 controlled explosives. I hate this fight so much just because of this Cinder Cultist. And he's got a lot of health too, so it's not like we can crush him. We can crush him. We just gotta be so careful with him. And I just don't like it. Oh yeah, we should probably do this. I don't know why I took that potion. I was a little bit frazzle-dazzled. This is going to deal 3 damage to us, so we don't want to do it. Despite the fact that we kind of actually do want to do it. I wish that I could hit the 2 of you. I don't like how much movement we're using here. I mean, I guess that that AoE is gone, so we don't have to worry about it. And then let's just get our cooldowns back. Can I make this crit? There we go. Can I make this crit? Meat bap. Oh, we're gonna get Sin's trinket to go off on the last freaking turn. What? Alright. Go through our usual song and dance. You're done. Get you that so that we deal more damage, because we didn't poison you with the initial hit. And this is pretty much bread and butter. I don't have to think about that at all. Let's leave this orb here. Let's take this to get rid of the Cinderpox. We have a... let's hope for a crit. There it is. I should probably actually hit you with this first to get a damage multiplier out. And then we're gonna do the dance. Take that, it's about to expire. Take this mushroom, it's about to expire. End turn. Multiplier, dance. The only thing we did wrong was forget the quest again. Come on! And like I said, it would have been easy. Like, what did we get when we took Swindler's... we were offered Swindler's Getaway. Oh, we took Crush damage. Maybe? I don't know. I bet you, too, knowing how this game works, if we would have done the run quest, it would have given us needles. Just guessing. But, yeah, really powerful run. Just didn't get the run quest. I really like how this one turned out, especially because we did a lot of re-rolling and weird pathing, and it wasn't the obvious option. Unfortunately, at the end of the day, we will not be frickin' score this year. That is some more, I mean, we're in 4th place. How are you getting... Oh, you had run quest, but you lost a turn against a hard fight. I don't know how I feel about that. But otherwise, if you did the run quest and only lost against turn 1, you'd be even above these people. So you could get, potentially, up at the top of the leaderboard. Anyways, hopefully the run was entertaining, or at least educational. If you have any feedback whatsoever, be sure to put that down in the comments below. And until next time, I will catch you guys around.